What is up, YouTube? So today I'm doing chest and squat. I mean, I just kind of combined the two videos because honestly, I didn't have any time yesterday. So that's how it's gonna be. Low key. So after the squat PR, I'm not gonna hit anything heavy for a couple of weeks. I'm probably gonna build back up. Um, that's what I'm hypothesizing my coach is gonna want me to do. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna push it at all, except for my accessories, obviously, right? Because I still need a strong lower back, some hamstrings for my deadlifts. Um, but yeah, so today, I mean, I really didn't want to record my compounds because it wasn't anything noteworthy to take home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure I still have my form down, and everything. Although I now do have the what's it called? The amino acids, right? And today, the time that in order for you to take the amino acids and for them to work is basically 3 to 2.5 hours after you eat. I mean, you could do two. It all really depends on how much you ate too, because like if you ate approximately like 2,000 to 3,000, you know what I'm saying? It's not as much as 1,500. You get what I'm saying? It just takes a longer or less time to digest all the food, and then hopefully, you take the amino acids, they get into your bloodstream, they can cross the blood-brain barrier. That's why you take so much, right? Because you have to basically mega doses just to get into the bloodstream, and then for that amount to try to cross your blood-brain barrier, and we'll see what happens, right? So I'm gonna try tonight. I did catch the cold, or I mean, it's just sniffles, right? Because what I forgot to do is I'm walking barefoot in my house, right? And it's like we have like the cold stone floors. So of course, like I'm getting cold through my feet, and I fucked around, did it too long, and now I got the fucking sniffles. I actually can't hear out of my left ear. Well, I still can, but there's just so much fluid built up in there, and it's like I would explain it if I knew what I was talking about, but it's like basically every time I swallow, a little bit like gets back into the place where it is, but now it's just all stuck in that chamber because I sneeze. So low key fucked, but hopefully the anti-inflammatory side effects of L-theanine, and then the anti-inflammatory of GABA just like lower it, and it all just drains back into where it's supposed to be, into the glands, and I don't hopefully I don't get an ear infection, or I do, and low key I am I am trying to tweak my form here and there. My brachialis or my hammer curls, low key, have just not been hitting. I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's ego lifting, like my ego just wanting to progress and progress, or it's the fact that I just don't really feel. I mean, like I feel like it's like I can't really isolate it. So, I'm gonna try to do um with hammer curls with the cuff and the cable machine and see how that goes. Um, I also redacted some of these chest flies because you can't see any of the weight, and it's literally just my chest for like. And I know I probably should document more because I should be accurate on what I'm hitting, but I mean, again, too, like I didn't even record my squats for my squat day because literally there's nothing noteworthy to take home. I mean, I literally did 225, 3 sets of four, and that was literally it. And then I moved on to my accessories. Now, the accessories are really my bread and butter. I mean, like, I literally try to progressively overload as much as possible. I mean, I'd be trying to, like, scrape any amounts of weight, and then just, like, using any little advantages that I can. Actually, at the end of this video, I'm actually doing preacher curls, and I was talking to my one friend. I don't know if any of you guys know him, YN Lifts. Um, but yeah, we were talking about, like, the preacher curl. Low key, it sucks for biceps because of um, the ascending profile for your biceps, and it's supposed to be descending, right? But he said if I hold the stuff at the top and I just stop before the weight really becomes heavy, it's basically a descending one because it's both heavy at the top and the bottom. That's why in my older videos you don't see me fully um lock out, quote unquote lock out on my bicep, on my preacher curls. But yeah, I'm really liking these uni tricep extension. I mean, as much as I can, right? Because I don't have a gym pin, so I can't really do the tricep extensions. And then like I don't know, my friend too. Again, he was trying to find other ways to hit his long head, and basically what he did is he took a chain, like a small chain, right? Not like the big ones you put around your neck in the gym. He took one of the small ones, extended the cord to the tricep extension with the most weight, The one problem about that one is like literally if you're not 7'2", you can't reach the cables, and then if you bring it down to you, I mean, there's already just like so much tension trying to pull you up, and it's basically at that point it's just like an ab exercise because you're just like crunch and keep the weight down while you try to do your tricep extensions without looking like a rag doll, right? Unless you weigh 300 pounds, then it doesn't really matter because you just weigh more than the weight and it can't bully you around. But regardless, what he did was he added a chain right to the clip, right, and then he added another clip to tie both ends together, and then he added this attachment where it attached to the clip, and it was a metal rod, and at both ends there were two clips. He attached those to his cuffs, and bro, he said that was the meta, and I believe him, right? Because it lowers the chain down, so I don't actually have to brace to all hell to try to get it down to my level. I don't have to be 6'8". And yeah, it's a lot more weight too, because like the ones I use are like 150. That one is like 250 or maybe 280. I honestly don't remember, but yeah, some crazy number like that. And then I've tried like you've seen like the past videos if you have. I've tried to use like the two ropes and the longest ones, and then like sit on the back of the pad and like crouch, not crouch down, but like get a little bit lower and try to do that. But I mean, literally like the back brace on my triceps just sucks so much because I feel like I don't have like a full range of motion. But yeah, low key, these hammer curls really sucked. I mean, I tried to brace off of the fucking bench. It was just like it was fucked. I mean, like, what was I supposed to do? And I mean, it also could be ego though, and I was moving my shoulder girdle a lot in these cable ones, so I'm gonna have to refine my form. I'm trying to. Maybe next time I'll just go back to the other cable machine where I do my uni triceps and hang on to one of the bars, or I'll put my back to a pad and see how that works. So, I mean, we'll just see. It's all about like experimenting right now. And thankfully, there are cuffs in my gym again. I don't know what happened last time. Like, I could never find any cuffs, and like I couldn't do my tricep extension progression. Basically, just stopped. But yeah, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do because I mean, there's 3 to 5 stimulating reps, and I don't really want to add sets because I don't want to get fatigued, but I don't want to add reps because that's also fatiguing. So, I mean, we'll just see if I add any. And then that's the same mindset I'm having for like my adductor and abductor because low key, I mean, it's so easy to max out the machines, except for the one where I'm pressing my or gliding my legs out. That one's actually heavy, so I can actually progress in that. But yeah, sometimes I'm just not feeling it either, so I'll just try to match. I'll try to match the reps I did last workout, and I mean that's a really good thing too, especially if you don't feel like working out that day. I mean, you could just try to match the sets and reps, but yeah. And then coming up, I'm gonna do some posing because low key, I haven't documented my physique in a while. I wanted to see. Maybe I'll compare it later to like some other things, but also I upped the saturation a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if the setting. No, yeah, it didn't keep it. It's whatever. But yeah, coming up to is again, like I said, I did my leg day, but I wasn't feeling it. I have like sniffles, so I mean, my nose was literally just like running the whole entire day. It was so bad. I thought I had just allergies because now it's falling. My dogs are shedding their coats, and I was sneezing to all hell. And I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be fine once I get to school. But lo and behold, I go to my English class, and I'm basically just pouring out mucus from both of my fucking nose holes. And it was, it's so bad too because I don't have like easy access to like the napkins either. So I'm just like wiping out my hands, having to go to the fucking bathroom, washing my hands every 5 fucking minutes. It's honestly horrible. Whoever created the cold man, fuck you. All right, God damn it, why can't I just be big? No, but it's fine. Low key, I'm bigger in person, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This camera, I don't know if I need to find a different angle or whatever, or to up the saturation and lower the lighting, but like this is not as big as I look like. You can't see the striations as well as you can in real life, but it's whatever. I mean, I just want to make sure I'm. But low key, this would look it. The striations you're seeing right now is like me if I had like maybe probably like 5. Actually, I have no idea how to gauge my leanness, so I would probably safely say like 7 more pounds because you can barely see the striations. But I mean, I don't have tricep feathering it, but like my striations and my shoulder are a lot more separated, and you can see like a little bit of like the like the separation between the upper and lower lat a little bit. So, I mean, or I'm just coping, right? And I'm fat as fuck. This is just 20% body fat, and I'm looking in the mirror and having reverse body dysmorphia, trying to cope that I have like 5% body fat, even though I got like 30, but it's whatever. All right, on to the leg day. I gotta standardize my leg extensions more, man, because I literally checked today and like my knee wasn't even on. It was off the pad, which was like fuck this. It was good. I'm sorry for swearing so much. I mean, I'm just not. I'm just not myself right now. It's just so bad. Because like think about it, man. My right nose is clogged. Left one's fine, and then my left ear is just like filled with whatever fluid my freaking skull has. It's so chopped. Although today I did have my coach there and my friend Kaden, which was super fun. They were scoring like 5 plates. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. I really want to test out these amino acids. I gotta find like the scoops, right? Because it's like 8 grams arginine, 4 grams ornithine, and I gotta play around with citrulline a little bit because I think citrulline is like a thing where it's like it gives you more pumps than it does actually like um, converting into arginine. That's its main focus is drawing in blood into your muscle cells. So I don't know if it's a vasodilator. I honestly don't remember. Don't quote me on that. All right, do your own research. But yeah, pretty good leg day. I mean, what it was, I mean, I lowered my weight because just my technique wasn't on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna obviously progressively overload, and that was doing some hamstrings too. I matched like I did a 405 for one, and then I do a 405 triple because I mean, just wanted to make sure that my hamstrings didn't fucking atrophy. I mean, they probably did a little bit because I PR'd at the squat, and I'm also fucking sick. So I mean, we'll see. But hopefully, I keep a little bit of strength, and I don't decrease too much. Hopefully, I sleep well too because Loki, that chest day, I had like a sleepover. I slept like maybe four, not even. I slept 8 hours, but they weren't even quality because I didn't even dream. And then last night, I kept on waking up in the middle of the night, so that's great. But I mean, it's gonna be okay. We gotta be positive. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, the freaking GABA and L-theanine take their work. And also, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this ashwagandha fucking works. All right, I don't care what everyone says. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Well, then again, I don't know. I think I might be like predisposed to a little bit of anxiety because low-key, I'm always thinking about like what other people are thinking about me. With ashwagandha, it's literally like I can't think. Like for example, today, this is probably. I mean, I really don't give a shit. I literally had like a mysterious watery substance all over my pants. I didn't even know where it came. I looked like I pissed myself. Um, not a thought crossed through my mind. Like maybe a little bit. It's like, oh shit, it looks like piss. But I mean, that's another thing. And also, it really depends on your friends too. I've been realizing that it's like there's no random stranger that's gonna go up to you and be like, oh, bro, it looks like you pissed your pants. I mean, like no one's gonna do that because if it's a random person, they're not your friend. They don't feel comfortable doing that. And if they do, they don't know how you're gonna react. You could just go like, well, fuck you, go fuck yourself. Or you can be like, oh, thank you. I mean, it's nothing really you can control either. I mean, like it's just gonna you just have to wait till it evaporates, right? But yeah, I mean, I wasn't that self conscious, which actually felt pretty nice. And yeah, also being less stressed helps you produce more testosterone because I mean, it's not directly obviously. It's just you're producing less cortisol, which means you're more relaxed, which means you're more inclined to making testosterone than you are cortisol. So that's pretty nice. Um, School's fine. I mean, nothing much to say there. I mean, I'm just doing what I need to do. Um, but if I could not just stop saying like literally like the calming stuff of like L-theanine and ashwagandha bros, honestly on top. I'm just starting to introduce GABA, so I really don't know how it's gonna work. And then today's like also the first night of what I'm gonna experiment on. But low-key, I probably should have taken some measurements before I take this growth hormone or not growth hormone. What am I talking about? These amino acids and see if they actually do anything, or they could just not do anything. You know what I'm saying? And they just, although one thing that came up is my cousin was talking to me, right? The guy who's also gonna run this stuff too. And he says he's been taking arginine pills for the pump. Bro, and I've been thinking to myself, arginine is a somatostatin blocker, right? So it blocks the enzyme that stops the production of HGH, which is like, because he's also grown like 3 inches in the last like 2 years. So he's now, what, from 5'8", now he's 5'11", bro. So I mean, that low key, but I need to ask him, like, how long has he been taking those pills? Because I mean, like, if it's like a yearly thing, low key, I might just, like, before my workout, I take I take some because we produce HGH during like high levels of heavy training, heavy compound work. So that could be like another area I could boost my HGH maybe just by a little bit, maybe marginally. But more on that later. I mean, I still gotta ask him, and then still haven't found the job yet. But I heard there's like a construction site near me or like landscaping. So I'll see. One step at a time, guys. Remember, one step at a time. See you guys later.